buddy. Hi. Don and I are fixing to get busy. It's a little bit after noon. It's going to be warmer today in the 60s, but it's quite gray. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy today again. I was just looking up on Google Photos hawk babies I searched on, and in 2018 I had some really great hawk baby photos from May the 17th. So basically 2 months from now. They only have one brood a year. They're in the nest a long time. It takes a while before you can see the babies popping up. But my point is that I will have more hawk coverage, but probably not until mom and dad start bringing prey to the nest for the babies. That's when there's a lot of activity and a lot of bang for the buck if I set up my camera. So we're back upstairs to do more cleaning and being serenaded by some type of bird over here to the left. And of course I have my buddy here wanting his morning attentions. Hey Tuxie. Hey bud. So we're taking a few minutes this morning to make it so we can walk.
Right.
Stowing some things. We're sure we're done with that box.
Right.
And I'm labeling a little bit. This one is house electrical 240 outlet used for repair active. Don says if we got a bad outlet in the house and we need to replace it, this is our box. That shelf behind you is looking empty.
It is looking empty.
Yep, we've almost got shelf space. We've almost gone through all the boxes.
Yep.
We got a few more to do, but we're getting there. We're getting to that shelf emptied off. I'm going to ask Don to move the shop vac on this side for me so I can vacuum up dust over there. So when the kids and I are up here, I'm thinking positively this fall doing robotics that we've got better breathing up here than we would have otherwise. Yeah.
Exactly.
What'd you find today that you were excited about? Some plumbing thing that you said been gone for what, 15 or 20 years?
Plumb bob. I lost my plumb bob years and years ago. I found it today.
Yeah, he found a few things I don't think he remembered having.
That's right.
Lots of things we've organized better. I feel sure on your next project, whatever it may be, that you will be able to find what you want.
That's right. I'm thinking positive. That's exactly right, girl.
Yep. Look what we found. An old General Electric alarm clock radio.
Still works.
Still works. I guess the Lego League kids and I, we got us a clock up here for next fall. I'm thinking positive. Next fall we're going to be back up here.
Yeah.
Got to stay positive.
Right.
Well, in all fairness to Don, there's stuff up here that he took out of my dad's shop when we had to pack up my parents' house. And we don't know what it all is. Or we saved what we thought looked important at the time, but we didn't have a lot of time. This is my piece of my mother's china. I have no idea why it was in my dad's shop. And then he had all the stuff we had to pack up at my house when we moved me over here. So
Yeah, I don't exactly know what this is for.
yeah, we don't know what this is for. If anybody knows what it is, we're not going to get rid of it, but tell us it came in.
It's got like a little anvil with lots of little holes, and this die is kind of rusted though. And I think this rotates around. It allows you to punch holes in something, I guess.
Maybe it's leather working?
I would think more like clock.
Well, that makes total sense since my grandfather, Johnny's great-grandfather on my dad's side, was a Swiss man who repaired clocks.
Yeah, I would say this thing
Totally could be clock repair stuff.
very old, whatever this is.
Well, I remember that growing up as a little girl. It was in the den by the fish tank. Yeah. This box is full of memories. My dad's stuff. My dad did pass, I guess, in, I think, 2014.
Nail it.
Yeah. Don has a lifetime supply of any kind of fastener you would want. But I guarantee if we have a special project, that one size we need, we'll have to go to Home Depot and hunt it.
That's right.
So this one can of peanuts that my dad had, and he had nails in it. It had rocks in with the nails, and do you know why there are rocks in with the nails? Because I think his daughter, I'm an only child, was helping him that day and decided that these rocks were pretty and needed to be in with Daddy's nails. I feel certain of it.
I'm sure.
Look at how smart you are. No more cord across the floor.
All right, hopefully it'll reach. We may have to move it over here.
I think you're good. I can just tell. Yeah, you got plenty. And let there be a light again. Don's hung his thermometer. We started putting some things back on the shelves. I need to bring up a Sharpie tomorrow instead of a ballpoint pen. All these boxes are ready to be boxed up nicely and shelved. We've got places to put it. Over here we've got lots of empty boxes just in case we need to rebox up something. We've made good progress today. We got through that whole shelf over there and I wasn't sure we were going to do that, so good. So our local weather girl, Kat Campbell on WRAL, somehow they have set her up at home so she can do the weather from there. And I'd have to say, other than the fact that she's closer to us again, the whole thing, because they've got this new like gargantuan TV in the studio. Other than the fact that she's closer to us, you can't tell. So I thought that was a pretty novel concept, letting the local weather girl do the forecast from home.
So this is what hard-working boy gets to eat for supper.
Yeah,
stuffed chicken breast.
That's right. There's cream cheese and green onion on the inside, and bacon and cheese on the outside, and they're rolled. Yeah, as if working upstairs wasn't enough for 5 hours today, I came downstairs and made these. But Don helped. He's been helping and baking in and out and timers and making sure I don't burn myself, because this girl is tired today. Tired from 5 hours upstairs. Well, we did have a yummy dinner.
Yeah, I ate too much.
And we're both cleaned up from all that dust and stuff. I was on the floor literally like underneath the rafters vacuuming with the shop vac, so I had to go get the sawdust and stuff up out of my hair.
Yep.
JB, no more sawdust
No
up
more
there.
sawing upstairs.
Sorry to have to carry the saw outside, but no sawdust
Yep,
upstairs.
that's
So let's see what else. Just trying to, you know, stay productive over here. And I know videos about cleaning up in the garage may not be the most fun videos I've ever made, but it's
They're
what's
not
going on.
fun making them either, let me tell you. There's no fun making them.
But it's what's going on in our life right now. And, you know, it helps me to keep on making them. And hopefully for some of you, it keeps things normal and you like watching them regardless of what we're doing. Don and I are getting ready to go do my Pokemon Go and run around town for just a few minutes. Again, not getting out anywhere, just safe behind the HEPA filter, driving around town.
Yep.
There's a few more cases in North Carolina today. I don't think
75 total.
I don't think North Carolina's had a death yet.
Right.
With thank
No
goodness.
Right.
So hopefully all of this, you know, social distancing is helping to slow the growth rate down. Really hoping that we're making a difference by staying home. Johnny's on Minecraft with his friends. He says the servers are really busy. He seems happy with his friends. Spring break for him, so still no homework assignments or anything coming out to him. We'll watch for the principal's weekly message Sunday to see what maybe he's supposed to be doing next week. I guess I hear it's hard for them to enforce assignments when all students don't have access to the internet and a computer. So I don't know. We'll do what we're told to do and support whatever the principal and the superintendent and et cetera, think is the right thing. Anything else, Donnie, that we can think of?
The stock market, I've been buying high and it's been going low. So as usual.
Well, we bought pretty low, but this not as low as it could go.
Yeah, I thought
Tesla.
I thought it was like when it was like at 550 it was a good deal, so I bought, and I thought, oh well,
460 was a good deal.
And I bought.
Small numbers,
And
though.
then it got
Small
to
numbers.
400, and I said, oh, well, that's going to be the bottom. I bought. Now it's down to like 340-ish, something like that. I didn't buy.
Yeah.
No, I don't buy low. I buy high,
We bought kind
sell
of
low.
low. We bought kind of low.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't buy that much. I mean, most of it we've had. This is just, I'm adding, trying to get up. It's like cutting birthday cake. You got to round it up. I'm just trying to get it up to a nice even multiple here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really sad last night. I just happened to read, like, right before I went to bed that the factory in Fremont closed. That was not what I wanted to be thinking about right when I went to bed. Because we knew when we got up this morning that the Tesla stock was going to go down more, and unfortunately it did. So, yeah. Well, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
The part above may just be a hollow plenum.
Well, there are a few local kids playing hoops tonight over here on the basketball court at South Park, the outdoor one. I think I count 7. And over here is one lone person practicing their shot. So all these cars here are Fellowship Bible Church. They're apparently having church tonight, and I'd say they have quite a good crowd. Well, I'd have to say that tonight it looks like Vicious Fishes has given up having any kind of takeout service or anything. I just think they're closed.
I agree.
Their little sign is gone. The open sign's not illuminated. I feel for them. I really do. I really feel for them.
Yeah, I don't see anybody in there. I mean, no employees even. Nobody's walking around.
And there's some people out on the tables over here at Cultivate.
But I don't think I think they're just using the table.
I agree. We're just curious what folks are doing. I mean, it's each person, you know, they got to decide what their level of risk is going to be. Not trying to be the social distancing police or anything, just noting what seems to be going on around town. I did see the pizza place was open. Looks like the smokehouse, Aviator Smokehouse, has takeout service.
Yeah, there's a cook or somebody in there.
Right. Where they sell the beer, you can go in and buy beer. Wow, I'm really surprised. What's going on with CVS Drug over here? They've been really busy every night we've been through. I guess the drive-through pharmacy's open, but I'm not convinced the store is right now.
Right.
The actual walk-in store, Jersey Mike's.
We're a little late.
We are just a smidge later than last night, but really only by about 15 minutes. 30 minutes at the most.
Yeah, at the most.
Yeah. That's what happens when you work yourself upstairs in the garage. So I had an email from Home Depot saying that starting tomorrow they're closing at 6 p.m. But they said they felt they need to stay open in case somebody has a hot water heater that bursts, or they have an other urgent plumbing need, or, you know, there are some home repairs that can't wait.
Yeah.
I guess at 8 o'clock the garden center closed for the night. At least the outside register is closed.
We're about 30 minutes later.
Yeah. So opening times at Home Depot are going to stay the same, but they're going to close at 6 p.m. They said it gives them more time to restock and clean the store, and I guess that's what everybody's been saying, right? So they will still be open, but they still have a good number of people out at 8. That's going to take some people by surprise, I would guess.
Well, I used to go to Home Depot at this time of night, buy my stuff.
Right. Staples is closed tonight.
Yeah, instead of getting up at dark 30 tomorrow morning, you know, if I wanted to get cracking first thing, I just went the night before.
Right. I'm pleased to stay. I still don't feel like we need anything. I haven't even ordered anything from Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think this PetSmart's open either. I think they're closing.
Or they're closing.
Yeah, they may have closed at 8.
At 8. Yeah, it's 8:10, just to say.
Walmart's got the same.
Wow, it has not slowed up one. I guess if you're the only place open in town that has stuff. I mean, look, they're packed.
And Walmart says they're closing at 11 each night?
Yeah, they're closing early so they can clean overnight too. Normally our Walmart's 24 hours, but not right now. Of course, if I had to go shop, I think I'd rather go out at 2 in the morning.
He's got his minnow bucket.
Yeah, and a fishing tackle box. Well, we know where things are happening in Fuquay. They're happening at the Walmart. I won't be going in there with all those people, not for a while anyway. Well, last night on our drive, the Harris Teeter parking lot was busy, but we're thinking they closed at 8, and that's why
7 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's why it's thinned out now, because they just closed. We're behaving, no sugar. But every night, Dairy Queen's had somewhere like 3 or 4 people in the drive-thru. We just longingly look over there and keep on going. And it's another busy night at Chick-fil-A. Definitely takeout to be had around town from all of the major restaurants. Assaggio's Pizza was open and one person was pulling up to go in and get a pizza. Yeah, the alcohol store, the ABC store, was closed, but we think they closed at 8. We'll have to make sure we come out earlier tomorrow. We're just, like we said, we're just a little later than normal tonight, but we saw as we went past that Sheetz is apparently not allowing gas to be dispensed right now. They have roped off, caution taped off all of the things. There's a guy over there at the pump doing something, some sort of service work, some sort of maintenance. So he's doing a security upgrade on the pumps. They'll be open again in an hour. But in times like this, that's a little strange to come by your local Sheetz and see the pumps closed. Their timing is a little off there. Or maybe it's a great time because they're not pumping as much gas at $1.77 a gallon. All right, so Planet Fitness tonight is closed. This gentleman is up there reading the sign on the door. Apparently there's some sort of sign to read.
So what's it say, sir? What does it say?
It says they're going to continue to be closed until they didn't give a date.
Okay, they're just
until
closed
further notice.
Further notice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well thank you so much.
All right.
Well, after they were all out here last night exercising, that's probably for the best. Yeah, there's a few more cars around on this side of the CVS, but definitely a slowdown in comparison to last night. There were more people at the auto parts store yesterday. That looks pretty closed down. Well, hopefully the sooner we all do what they've asked us to do, the sooner we can get back out there doing our normal thing. That's my hope anyway. Slow it down to where it's okay to be back out again. Well, the local Dollar General's got a few people in.